No one's talking about this calisthenics split, but it might be the most effective split you've never heard of. It's helping lifters unlock skills, build muscle, and get inhumanly strong over time. Most people train just to get bigger, but what if your routine could do way more? That's exactly what this split was built for. I call it the S3 split: skill, strength, and structure. It's made specifically for calisthenics because it hits the three pillars that actually matter: foundational strength, advanced skills, and real hypertrophy. In this video, I'm showing you exactly how it works, how to start using it today, and why it's outperforming every traditional split I've ever tried. And stay till the end, because I'm revealing the exact weekly blueprint of the S3 split so you can start using it immediately. So, why does it work? I didn't start using this split just for fun. I started using it because I hit a wall. I was following popular training routines, hitting my workouts consistently, and sure, I was building muscle. But I couldn't unlock the skills I actually cared about. Handstands, front levers, muscle-ups, none of them were improving. That's when it hit me. I was trying to train for skills using a system built for bodybuilding. It just didn't work. So I started finding and building a split from scratch, one that focuses on strength I could actually use, time for focused skill work, and recovery that didn't burn me out. And once I made that switch, everything changed. My strength felt more usable, my skills progressed faster, and I wasn't constantly feeling worn down. That's where the S3 split came from, and let me show you how it works. As I mentioned, the S3 split is built around three key components: skill, strength, and structure. Each designed to support the unique demands of calisthenics. Skill training is where you focus on mastering specific moves like handstands, front levers, or muscle-ups. This means dedicated time for progressions, drills, and technique, not just random reps. Strength sessions are made to build the raw power you need in order to make learning skills easier. Think weighted pull-ups, dips, push-ups, and core work that transfers directly into your skills. Unlike traditional bodybuilding routines, these exercises prioritize movement quality and functional strength over just muscle size. And the best part? You'll still build insane muscle growth in the process. Finally, structure is all about how you organize your week and recovery. This ensures you get enough rest to grow stronger without risking injury or burnout. The balance between training hard and recovering keeps you progressing consistently, not stuck on a plateau.
Help me!
Now that you know what the S3 method is, let's go deeper into each one. Skill training is the heart of calisthenics. It's what sets this discipline apart from just lifting weights. Skill work is about mastering movements like planche, L-sit to handstand, and many more through focused progressions and clean technique. In the S3 split, you dedicate time to just one push skill and one pull skill at a time. Why? Because splitting your focus across too many skills slows progress. So you choose one push skill, like a handstand, and one pull skill, like a muscle-up, and you commit to mastering them. Each skill is broken down into progressions, from basic to advanced, and trained consistently until you can perform it with full control and proper form. We train skills before strength work, when your energy and focus are at their highest. And since skill work isn't taken to failure, it doesn't hurt your strength session. In fact, it primes your body for better movement. You should perform your push skills before your push session and your pull skills before pull session. But make sure not to train skills till failure to avoid fatigue. So let's say today is a push day. Before starting dips or decline push-up, you start with your push skill. You'll do 4 to 6 high-quality sets, keeping 3 to 4 reps in reserve, and resting 2 to 3 minutes between each set. After that, you move into your regular push workout. Your strength session is where you build your real strength. However, the exercises differ from bodybuilding because we're focusing on exercises that can be transferred to skills later on, and that give you functional strength and control. These exercises might be weighted pull-ups, which transfers to muscle-up and front lever, weighted dips, which transfers to handstand, squats, weighted push-up, and many more. Unlike skills, when training for strength, you have to go till complete failure and the intensity must be high. The rep range should be low enough for strength and good enough for hypertrophy, so something between 6 to 10 with no reps in reserve is ideal. As for sets, it really depends on the method you're using, and I'm not going to cover every method in this video, but an example would be 5x5 method, 2-set method, Matthews lat method, and more. You can find videos about them in my channel. The actual strength sessions are divided into 3 sessions, push-pull and legs, in which you train each muscle every 4 to 5 days when it fully recovers. It involves resting 2 to 3 days a week, and because you're only doing one major strength session per day, it allows you to focus deeply on form, intensity, and progression. That's why even with just 3 strength days a week, the results compound like crazy, especially when combined with skill training. You perform every strength session after your skill work, and you choose not more than 2 exercises for the muscles trained that day. So in push day, it could be 2 exercises for chest, 1 to 2 for shoulders, and 1 to 2 for triceps, not more. At least one of the exercises for the chest should be a compound exercise because it's a strength session, and that's the whole point. And the best chest exercise that translates to skills is the dip. Now, before I show you the full workout plan, let me explain how the structure works. This split is based on 3 main sessions: push, pull, and legs. But what makes it different is how everything is placed. The week isn't overcrowded, and every muscle gets trained every 4 to 5 days, which is ideal for recovery and performance. Skill work is placed at the beginning of each session, when you're fresh and can give it your full focus. Right after that comes strength training, where you push heavier and go hard. The rest days aren't random either. They're placed strategically so you can recover and come back stronger, especially when combining both skill and strength work. Now, before I reveal the weekly plan, I just want to mention that if you want to see this split in action, I'll have created an exclusive membership-only video where I walk you through the entire split. I break down what exercises to do, how to structure your rest between sets, and explain exactly how to adjust your weights or reps for progress. You'll also get 2 exclusive videos each month along all the already available ones, early access, and many more. Link in my description. Weekly plan. So how does this all come together into a weekly routine that actually works better than most splits? Let me show you the exact structure. This split is designed to hit every muscle group with the right balance of skill work, strength building, and recovery. You start the split on Monday, in which you perform your pull day. You warm up correctly. Then you start your skill work like muscle up for 2 to 3 reps in reserve, with 4 to 6 sets and 2 minutes recovery. Then you rest 3 to 4 minutes and you start your strength session and performing 2 exercises for the back till failure and with 4 to 6 minutes rest. Then you add some accessory work for the rear delt and biceps. On Tuesday, you take a rest day in which you do absolutely nothing beside resting. On Wednesday, it's time for your push session, so you start with a warm-up as well. Then you perform your push skill, let's say handstand push-up for 4 to 6 sets with 2 to 3 reps in reserve and with 2 minutes rest in between. Then you start your strength session resting 4 to 6 minutes between each set and performing 2 exercises for the chest for complete failure. Then you add some accessory work for side delt and tricep. On Thursday, it's time for your leg day, and as much as you think you should skip legs as a calisthenics guy, you shouldn't, unless you want to look like this. So on leg day, you take a rest from skill work and you train completely the lower body only, so you choose 3 to 4 exercises that target all the lower body muscles, and surely you can add some core exercises if needed. On Friday, you take a rest day, and again, you do absolutely nothing besides hit your macros and sleep well. Then after that, you repeat everything I just said, so on Saturday, it's push again, and so on. Some additional info. The most important thing is to progressive overload. And you do that by adding weight or reps in every session, in both your skill work attempts and strength sessions. So if you're doing muscle-up attempts, you try to add 1 more rep each time while keeping 1 to 2 reps in reserve. Now, what if you can only do 1 muscle-up? And does this work if you do banded muscle-ups? Well, if you can do only 1 rep, then do only 1 rep with 4 to 6 sets and 2 minutes rest in between, but make sure not to overwhelm yourself. As for banded muscle-ups, it works the same. You do the attempts for high sets of low reps and then eventually progress to full muscle-ups. Why start with muscle-ups and handstand? I took those as an example, but also because they are way easier than front lever, planche, and back lever. So starting with them can help you progress better. Now, if you want to know what exercises to do for each muscle and if you want a full example on this split, I've made a video about that inside my membership along with how to use the 2-set method for each muscle. So to check it out, You can click the link in my description or pinned comment.